Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to your writing video today. Yesterday, our learning target was to write an ending with a special event or an important event at the end of your story. And we learned that at the end of your story is where your resolution goes. That's how you solved the story. That's usually where the problem gets solved. The problem to the story is in the middle of the story. Today's learning target is to identify a lead to a narrative story. A lead is a little bit different than an important event. A lead is the first thing you write in your story that captures your audience's attention and makes them want to read on and read your story. So it's usually something pretty exciting. It's sometimes a time and place. So it tells where your story is taking place and what time of year or day it is. It could be a sound word like chug, chug, clink, clink. And sometimes authors even write a question for a lead so that it captures the reader's attention and wants them to answer a question. But today, for our lead in our story, for our narrative story today, we are going to choose a time and a place because that helps us learn about the setting of the story. So, as we identify a narrative story or a lead to a narrative story today, I'm going to take you through little steps of how you can determine an easy lead of a time and place. So, if you think about your butterfly or your frog story that we've been working on for a couple weeks now, we can think about that's probably going to be during the day. It's probably not going to be at nighttime or on a stormy night. We're probably going to have a one day. So I wrote here one day, and then we can add one sunny day. Sunny is going to be an adjective word that we're going to start learning about. Sunny actually is a word that describes the noun. It describes day and tells what kind of day it is. So far, this lead says one sunny day. But I also want to add a place to my lead. So this is the time. It's a sunny day. And I want to add a place to that. So I put one sunny day at the pond. So this lead is telling us where we are at the pond and what time we are there. So if it's a sunny day, it's probably during the day, the middle of the day. If it was in the morning, we could say one sunny morning at the pond. And if it was at night, we would say one sunny night at the pond. But let's say your setting for your story is in a garden or in the field. Some of you might have even wrote meadow, which is totally fine. I think that's great. So we could start out with one day again, and then we could add an adjective to your day and say one sunny day. That's the time. Now we're going to add the place to our lead. One sunny day in the garden. But if you want to write meadow, that would be totally fine too. One sunny day in the garden. So let me show you where a lead would go in our writing. This is where we were, boys and girls. Yesterday, we were writing our final important event in our story. It's the very end of the story, and it's how you solve the story. So if we go through here, here is your letters, your tall, small, and fall. So you're writing nicely. Here's our target. Okay, this is the booklet you're going to need today. In your online learning packet, you will find this booklet, and it's yellow. So I would like you to take that yellow booklet out. You'll also need your planning sheet just to look at, so that we don't just make up the whole story. We want our planning sheet to help us. Okay, so today I'm going to write the title of my story. So I kind of talked to you guys about this when we were in school, but my title is Fur Addy Freddie. And then I'm going to write I'm going to write it kind of small. And I'm going to write frog. I was going to put tadpole, but I kind of like Freddie the Frog for my title. And then down here is your name. So I'll just put Mrs. S for my name, but you would put your name here. That's where the author's name goes, Mrs. S. And then let's see if we can go down. And then the date today, we'll put, oops, goodness, today is the 12th. 12, oh, today's the 2nd. Let's see if it'll erase you guys. All right. 12/2, and I'm just going to write 20 for 2020. So we are on December 2nd, 2020. Okay, and there's those tall, small, and fall letters. I really want you to try making your letters nice today. And when you open up your narrative yellow booklet to the first page, you're going to see this. And this is where the illustration goes. But I'm not going to do my illustration first today. I'm actually going to do my writing on that page first. So we're on the very first page of that yellow booklet that I sent home for online learning. And I'm going to write my lead. I'm not going to write my beginning or my middle or my end right now. I'm going to write my lead. And a lead is what captures your audience or your reader's attention and wants them to, and helps them to want to read your story. So my lead that I'm going to choose a time and a place, and you're welcome to use this lead on a, so hard to write on this, sunny day. So this tells when, and we're learning when and where for our lead. So I want to add on a sunny day at, I'm going to put at the pond. Okay, so here is my lead. It's not my beginning, it's not my middle, it's not my end. It is just my lead, which captures a reader's attention. But I'm not quite finished with this sentence. It doesn't make sense, boys and girls. It says, on a sunny day at the pond, something's missing. So something's going to happen. On a sunny day at the pond, I need a comma here. A frog, fur, there's my fur, og. I'm putting my spaces in. Laid some, sounds like a U, but it's an O. Some, looks like so me, doesn't it, you guys? A frog laid some eggs. All right, this is called a lead. Okay, a lead is not an important event. It's just capturing the reader's attention. Okay, so in your yellow writing booklet today, your learning target is to write a lead in there. It's not on your planning sheet, although we're going to use your planning sheet, so don't lose that. Keep it very close and nearby. And when you start your lead today and write that on the first page, you can go up to your picture on that same page. I couldn't fit it all in, so here's my picture. And you could draw your picture after your lead. Okay, if you want to start drawing the frog and laying some eggs, maybe in a bunch over here. Here's my frog eggs in a bunch. And it's going to be a sunny day, right? It was very sunny. There's my sun, you guys. And if you wanted to draw the frog or the butterfly, make sure it's a field or a meadow, a garden if you're doing a butterfly. So make sure that you have a picture and some words for your lead today. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you where the beginning of your story goes. That was the important event at the beginning. Then we'll add on your middle, and then we'll add on the end to finish our story. Okay, thank you, boys and girls. Good luck today in your writing.